What is going on? It's your boy Warner Brother, and we are back with some more Need for Speed No Limits, episode 344 for day 5, part 1 of the B.R.A.V.O Divided Force live event. Let's get into it. Now, I mentioned before that the event was supposed to be called Divided Force. I don't know why it's named Bravo, probably because we're part of the Bravo team of interceptors, but I'm calling it Divided Force, though I won't title it Divided Force in my videos. I'm just going to continue to use the Bravo name. That's what I've been sticking with for the time being. So let's get into it. Now, as I go ahead and open up this premium crate that I got for free, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while, which is talk about motorsports news. So, and yes, it has been a long while since I talked about motorsports. Ooh, scrap points for the Mustang Boss 302. Very nice. That being said, so yes, in motorsports news and breaking news from the Alpine Formula One team camp, Ryan Reynolds, that's right, the superstar from Deadpool, has bought a percentage stake in Alpine. Now, I don't know what that percentage stake is, but we do know it's a decent stake in the Formula One team. So that means, hopefully, that means better performance to come for the Alpine F1 team. In other news, Max Verstappen has completely been dominating this entire season, and there's been talks in the Red Bull camp that Sergio Perez, because of his lackluster performances lately, might be getting replaced by F1 favorite Daniel Ricciardo. So no word on whether that's confirmed or denied, but we will see. That being said, let's get into the racing action ourselves. So day 5 is here. Consequence. The Divided Force store is open and available for purchase of materials and parts. Though no parts that I'm going to grab at this current moment. One thing I am going to do is hop into day 5. We got some racing to do. And we got to reach a performance level of 709 to reach the first PR lock. It's been a long night spent in the BRPD station's lockup. The cell finally opens, Joan on the other side. Come on, kid, I'm springing you. Let's go. You didn't have to arrest them, Armstrong. That was entirely unnecessary, and you know it. Ha! What can I say? I had to sell it. Can't have your criminal friends finding out you're a traitor, right? Call it a consequence for ruining a BRP sting. I could have made it a whole lot worse than a cushy sell. Your definition of cushy is a loose term there. So we have a Nitro Rush race, a time trial, and 2 Hunter races back to back, followed by that Drift Racing Challenge that we have the PR lock for. And then afterwards we have, it looks like, 3 Interceptor races, a time trial, and then the final race is a rush hour. So a lot of time going to be spent trying to get the car up to performance, but let's start off with the Nitro Rush race. We get a motor segment. The one thing that I've been trying to get for so long in the last couple of episodes actually. Get yourself stretched out. I know lockup's never comfortable. Guess the nitro strip. Ooh, caught it, but not before I actually ran out of nitrous. And across the line. Fairly quick. Just over 20 seconds, but quick enough to be within the target time, so that's the main concern. Now the next of our main concerns is trying to make sure we have enough to get our parts rebuilt. transmission upgrade kit that would help us out to upgrade the transmission. Hopefully sooner rather than later we can get the performance up on this car. And we can do it quickly too. That would be the benefit. And across the line. Another quick run, just without so much nitrous. Not a lot of cash from that run, however, but we finished well within the target time. Again, that's just the main concern with those types of races, just finishing within the target time. Even though it's nice to hit little side, I like call side missions on these races. So, Hunter race, we get a wheel upgrade kit, and apparently it's supposed to be a hard race. Which these Hunter races can be hard if you aren't driving your absolute best, and if you don't have the car to back you up as well. The tournament's only ramping up. After this thing, the stakes have raised, and well, you know the underground. The extra attention is only going to make them ante up. That's very true. It's like soon as racers see the sight of cops, they're like, oh, now it's getting more interesting. They don't see it as a threat, they see it as a challenge. To an extent, I don't blame them, actually. Now, they say that this race was supposed to be hard, but I absolutely smoked the other racer and finished well within 30 seconds. I'm getting a report of another stolen vehicle up ahead. I find it kind of odd, like, okay, you're entering a tournament where the only requirement is that you have to drive a stolen vehicle. Why not just enter a normal tournament with your own car? That's the one thing I don't understand about this whole tournament. Oh, now it's really about to get interesting. We have another opponent in a McLaren GT. That's very interesting. It's your Bravo Interceptor vehicle. Oh no. That's even worse. They stole the cop car. Oh no. Oh, what a cruel plot twist there. Oh my goodness, can confirm that is literally my cop car. Oh boy, that is... I'm laughing because only Need for Speed could put on a storyline like that, or add a plot twist like that. Yeah, it's your cop car that was stolen. I'm like, oh well, that's fan-frickin-tastic. Only Need for Speed, man. That's very comical. That was hilarious. Alright, so we reached the race with the performance lock. Let's go ahead and add these materials into the car to try to boost our performance as much as we can. So now we're sitting at 706. We need to reach a 709 in performance. Now with this rebuild, we should be at 707. If not, then the next material we add should bring us up there. Okay, so that didn't do it. This more than likely actually won't do it. $707 now. And then this more than likely isn't going to get us to 708. So. Xtra, nice. Alright, so let's hop back into the store. Now we can get the transmission segment. And good thing we got it just in time. Because we had less than 20 seconds to get it. This should bring us to 708. It should. It probably won't. Yeah, it didn't. Let's see, what else could we do? Turbo segment would be useful. Another motor segment will help. So what's new in the store? Oh wow. Another transmission segment, an ECU segment, and a nitro component. Now we're not gonna worry about the components. Because the components I can race for. So let's get back into some racing. Okay, that still has 8 hours left. So day 4. Okay, that has 8 hours left. So it looks like we're gonna be stuck doing these rush hour races. We are flying past these guys. Just a tap on the wall there. Wouldn't even call it a tap, just a very light scrape. Like a brush against the wall. Light enough for it to not really affect anything. And across the line. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the left on this one. Perfect, turbo segment. That's perfect. Alright, so it looks like we'll have another third part, maybe even potentially a fourth part for day 5. Just because, you know, we are very much lacking in our performance. So 708 now. Back to the rush hour race. And there's really only so much that we can do. My main focus is to see if I can get some money so I can add these new materials. So if I can get another 4 grand, that'd be great. 4 grand is going to give us the money to get the 2 segments, plus being able to have the money to add them to the car. And across the line. That was a little bit slower than my last run. But we did get a little bit more money off of it, so we'll take it. Nice, 2,500 in cash. Alright, so we are out of tickets. Let's go ahead and grab this transmission segment. These snacks are good. And let's add that to the car. Alright, so that didn't bump up our performance, but that is a-okay. We will come back in the next episode to try and continue on. So that'll wrap it up for this episode. Tune in next time for episode 345 for day 5, part 2 of the B.R.A.V.O Divided Forest live event. Like and subscribe for more content. Also for motorsports and gaming content, I will leave links to different channels in the description. And again, one other thing I did want to mention in this particular event, it's not going to matter whether we beat the event or not, because I'm not fully invested in the event, if that makes sense. It's not like the Koenigsegg Gemera event where, yes, I was spending gold in order to get parts for the car so I can beat the event. I literally haven't even spent any gold to get any parts, mostly because I don't have it. But it's fine. So, tune in next time for day 5, part 2. It's your boy Warner Brother. Much love, much appreciation. And I'm out of here. Peace.